WWE Superstar Damian Priest will defend his WWE World Heavyweight Championship at the 2024 WWE Money in the Bank in Toronto, Canada. Before his highly anticipated match against Seth Rollins, Damian Priest, in an exclusive interview with the Indian Express, opens up about the importance of his upcoming match.
Gentlemen, we have with us the El Campeón himself, uh, Damian Priest. Sorry, my Spanish is a little off. So,
That was good.
Damian, my first question for you would be, since you are the reigning WWE World Heavyweight Champion, that what does this championship and being called the WWE World Heavyweight Champions mean to you?
Oh man, it's being the champion. It just solidifies me as part of history. My name now will live forever, and that to me was something that was very important to me. Obviously, when you dream of being a WWE superstar, you want to be a champion. You want to have the lights, all around, on you and get the attention. But really, being in this spot and being the champion and looking around you and seeing all your peers, looking up to you, and you're the one representing Monday Night Raw. It means the world to me. It's everything I've ever wanted. It really makes me feel like I did this, like I made it. I achieved the ultimate goal, and I know so many try, and not everybody gets to succeed in this. So to be one of the few that got to, break through, it's just special, and I'm humble and honored to be in this position.
Talking about the important things, I have to ask this: like, how important the upcoming match at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view against Seth becomes, knowing that your place in the Judgment Day is on the line in that match?
So I'm confident, and that's why I was able to, make that gentleman's agreement where, if I lose, fine, I leave the Judgment Day, but I don't think I'm going to lose, or else I wouldn't have made that bet. It's pressure, It's Seth Rollins. He's one of the greatest to ever do this, and he's still going strong. And I feel like this is the perfect opportunity that if I'm going to prove myself, if I'm going to say that I'm the guy now to be the face of Monday Night Raw, I have to beat Seth Rollins. I have to be able to overcome that mountain, because he is the guy that we look up to. Like, we think Seth Rollins is the man, right? Like, he's the best of the best. So if that's the case, I need to prove myself against him. For me, I need to know that I can not just hang with him, because I've done that in the past. I need to know I can beat him, because it's my time now. And so there is a lot of pressure, but I feel like I do very well under pressure. So I'm more excited for this match than anything.
Talking about Seth Rollins, so you and Seth are the only two people who have ever cashed in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. So Seth did it first, calling it the heist of the century. So what was your plan? Like, you must have wanted to, was it going through your mind that you want to cash it on Seth Rollins instead of Drew, so that you can have this accolade that you cashed it on someone who did this first, and now you are the one to carry on this legacy, but not just on anyone, again, on the same guy who did this first?
100%. That's what I wanted to do. I really wanted to cash in on Seth, and I haven't even been shy about admitting that. And if I could have done it at WrestleMania, oh man, it would have been so perfect. Not that it wasn't, not that I'm not happy. I think it worked out, but there's a part of me that I really wanted to cash in on Seth, just for many reasons. Mainly, yes, to your point, he did it first at WrestleMania. Just a cool story to say that I did it to him at WrestleMania, but also because it's Seth Rollins. He's the guy he was the workhorse champion. So for me, I really wanted to beat Seth Rollins. I feel like that would solidify me even more as a guy. You beat Seth for the title, like, that's huge. Not many can say that, so that was the main thing. But now at Money in the Bank, I get to, at least rectify that, at one-on-one, I get my chance at being able to beat Seth Rollins.
You are the third World Heavyweight Champion who's holding this belt. First one was Seth, then it came Drew for 5 minutes and 46 seconds. We have been hearing this a lot. So, how do you see the way this championship was announced? It was revealed, and Seth won it. And how do you see Seth build this championship? How do you rate Seth's reign as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion?
Oh, Seth, I think he killed it. He came out. He did exactly what he said he was going to do. He was defending it against anybody and everybody. He didn't shy away from any challenge. I feel like it was a time that we needed a champion. And Monday Night Raw didn't really have anybody. And, they created an opportunity for the Raw roster. Like, hey, let's get at it, because I feel like we need a purpose. If we don't have a champion, what are we doing? Why are we even going to battle? So when this championship got reintroduced, it was something like we all looked at each other like, we want this. Everybody wanted it. So that championship, what Seth did for it too, he elevated something that was already to us important, but now he made it important for everyone. Like fans understand how important the championship is now. And I think that's because of Seth. He elevated it and he made it important. So I'm going to continue, that legacy of making sure that title is important, making sure people want and need to be the champion. Unfortunately, I'm the one that's champion, and I'm not going anywhere.
So I would like to take you to a little past, and I'll tell you a name, and tell me how different this name is from the Damian Priest that we are going to witness at Money in the Bank. The name is Punishment Martinez.
Yeah. I feel like Punishment Martinez was a whole different person. My confidence, my in-ring ability, my showmanship, everything. It's just, I'm on a different level. Damian Priest would wipe the floor with Punishment Martinez. I feel, I don't even think I'm the same guy I was a year ago. Especially after winning that championship, I felt like I just became a different superstar. I'm on a whole nother level. My confidence is through the roof, and it's like I get it. I get what you need to be to remain the world champ, and that's something Punishment Martinez had no idea about. No idea how to talk the talk or walk the walk. Now here I am, and I look back and I could say, wow, I had so much to learn, and I still do, but I'm way better off now, and I'm way more seasoned than I was then, and that was 5 years ago. So the last 5 years, I've become a whole nother monster, and yeah, Seth Rollins is in for it at Money in the Bank.
If you're given an opportunity to have one wrestler from the past and one wrestler from the current roster to be a part of the Judgment Day, who would they be?
Oh man, and just one? That's difficult.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite is Undertaker, and obviously in the Judgment Day that could work, but it'd be hard to say I don't want somebody from the NWO like Scott Hall in the group. Man, that's a hard one, man, because you're making me only pick one. I have a lot of favorites. Oof. It'd be a toss-up between those two, Undertaker or Scott Hall. It could go either way because they both, I think they will both fit in because we have this darker side to us, but at the same time, we have this cool, smooth, swag to us. So it's like, it could go Undertaker, it could go Scott, or Razor Ramon. It could go either way. So I would, whichever one of those two.
And from the current roster?
Oh, from the current roster, oof, that's a good one. Because there's a lot of people that, I admire and anything. So I like Jey Uso, man. He's gained everybody's respect. He and I have gotten close, and that's legitimately like it's one of my boys now. So if I could get Jey into the Judgment Day, that would be cool.
I cannot talk with Damian Priest. I cannot talk about Judgment Day without adding a certain name. So I'll just tell you the name, and you go ahead and tell me what you think about this person and what are your relation, like how do you see this person? It has to be Arthur.
R-Truth? Oh, uh, funny guy. It's hard to stay serious around that guy. You know, no matter how mad you are, no matter how hard you're trying to be serious, he finds a way to kind of just hit you in that funny area inside, and you just have to smile and laugh. Very talented, one of everybody's favorite people in the back. Yeah, R-Truth is he's a favorite of everyone's.